brought to you by UHealth, University of Miami Sports Medicine Institute, experts for athletes of all levels, elite pros, active adults, and youth athletes. Recover your game. Visit uhealthsportsmedicine.com. All right, so
I'm
here's
back.
your injury.
I'm back.
You didn't leave.
Can't you tell? No, I'm on real internet now. Not hotspot.
You are like diverting off of everything today. It's something. Like, I did not want to talk about the Marlins again, and like you won't
stop
let
bringing it up.
No, you brought it up. You won't leave the Don Mattingly thing go. Let the Don Mattingly thing go, and now it's like I'm back as I'm in the middle of a sponsor read, and it's like, what do you mean you're back? You didn't leave. You've been here the whole show. You look good though, Leroy.
I'm so excited. You know what the first thing I did was? Went and turned on my TV.
Anyway, let's get to the injury report. Yesterday, River Craycraft did not practice. Illness.
Oh,
yep.
Does that mean more not Bradley Sanders? Wow. Braylon Sanders.
Maybe. Oh, he might be better by Sunday. It's an illness. It's not an injury. So I don't know. Austin Jackson's still not practicing as he is off IL from that calf thing because they put Liam Eichenberg on. But Mike McDaniel said this week on Monday, he says he doesn't think he's going to play. Teron Armstead limited in practice. We know that's his thing. Tanner Connor was limited. Raekwon Davis limited with a knee. Clayton Fedulum limited with a groin. Eric Rowe, even though he was inactive last week, he was limited with a hip. Jesus, this is a long-ass injury report. Holy crap.
And yet they managed to get it done.
Brandon Shell limited with a groin. Durham Smythe limited with a hamstring.
In other words, Brandon is just a shell of himself?
He's actually been playing really good.
Point for Leroy.
Right.
Andrew Von Ginkel with a chest rib. He's limited in practice yesterday. And then Jerome Baker, full practice with a hip. Why, if it's a full practice, why are you on the injury report?
Yeah, I don't understand. I was thinking that same thing.
It's a weird thing. Javon Holland, wrist.
Here's why.
Full.
You want me to tell you why?
Sure.
Because if he were to have a full practice and get up today and be sore, then you would get in trouble for not including him on the injury report.
Got it. Well, thank you for the answer. Emmanuel Agba still dealing with that back, but he practiced yesterday. Zach Sealer, hands, he practiced yesterday. Jalen Waddle, shoulder, he practiced yesterday. And Christian Wilkins, he practiced yesterday. There you go. Xavier Howard practiced. Bradley Chubb, Melvin Ingram. What does it mean if there's a bat?
Melvin Ingram has gone into bad body athlete, right?
Yes.
And we don't know that for sure because we only see him in his and part of that has to do with number 6.
What does it mean on the injury report if it's a dash? Does that mean you practice or didn't practice?
A what?
There's just a dash.
Oh, that means you know.
Oh,
like
okay.
that's like saying Armstead. If they put a dash,
no, they put limited for Armstead. Then they go full. Then there's dash, 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 dash. Does that mean they did practice or didn't practice, or they're not worried with injury anymore?
Or end of report.
I'm assuming it means that they did practice because it would say did not participate if they didn't practice.
Or end of report.
Maybe. Anyway, that's your injury report brought to you by UHealth, University of Miami Sports Medicine Institute, experts treat athletes of all levels, elite pros, active adults.
I'm on the injury report.
Recover your game. Can I just finish the sponsor like one time?
Sure. If you must do a radio show, go ahead.
Visit uhealthsportsmedicine.com. Let's get to Bradley Chubb. All right. He got introduced yesterday as, signed his big deal. He's rich now, Leroy. Really rich. Good for him.
Is this his first contract? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is his first extension.
Would you like to hear his thoughts on Mike McDaniel?
Compared to where he left, yes. This ought to be funny.
Here's Bradley Chubb.
So luckily I had a couple teammates, DJ and K1, who told me a lot about him before even all this even happened. So and then when I did get traded, they were like, man, you're going to love him. It's going to be a great opportunity. He's a little quirky, but he's going to get the job done. He's going to get everybody bought in. So I see what they're saying now. He's a good dude, man. I'm just glad to be around him, and hopefully we could be around each other for a long time.
Do you think on that first conversation that Mike McDaniel asked him what his favorite philosopher is? No?
What would
Why do you
Socrates
think-
say to that?
Why do you think everybody asks questions like you would to loosen them up? You know, everybody else doesn't do that. Some people just come into a situation, they have a conversation, a work-related conversation. What's up? What do you like to do? Let's get you into a system. Let's get you a few plays this week and see where it goes from there. You think with all the chaos going on in professional football right now, with you trying to get a streak of wins, with them trying to incorporate you in the defense, that his first question is going to be, who is your favorite philosopher?
I mean, why not?
Yeah, why not? It's an icebreaker.
Oh, and that now you just got into the idiot box with him.
Wow.
What do you mean?
What would Socrates
If
say
he
to
said
that?
it during a press conference, why do you think that he would not mention it in any other conversation?
The only
you
thing
know
that he
what?
knows is that he knows nothing.
You know what? You know what? Actually, Bradley Chubb's favorite philosopher is
Tupac?
Socrates. That's-
Point for Tobin.
I don't know if it's Friday, but you know
I'm
what?
not laughing because
That
it was
the point.
good. I'm
Oh,
laughing 'cause
damn it.
was
Dade
so
South had it a
bad.
minute before me, did he?
Where? Oh,
I didn't say. I swear to God, Dade South, I didn't steal that. But anyway,
-1.
-1, give it to Dade South.
so generous.
Twitcher.
Accidental plagiarism.
Bum.
Me and him were on this wavelength, though, me and Dade South.
I'm not sure Dade South isn't your burner account. Now I think about it, dude.
Damn, I'm mad at myself. Anyway,
That's his way of getting points.
the
We're on to you.
secret loop around.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's hear a little bit more from Bradley Chubb. Says he has big goals ahead of themselves for the Dolphins.
Man, it's huge, man. It's just a testament to what I've been doing. So I just got to come out here and continue to do it. You know what I mean? And can't take a step back because I'll make excuses for myself. I'm in a different city or whatever, but just got to hit the ground running, man. And I'm looking forward to doing that with the opportunity against Chicago this week and just learning my teammates, man, learning about getting their trust, letting them understand the type of player I am, letting them see it, putting it all out there for them. And like I said, man, we got bigger goals. We got so many things ahead of us, and it's just about how we're going to get there.
Beautiful.
Unimpressed? Jeez.
No, it's beautiful to me. I love what
Yeah.
he's saying.
No, I mean,
I'm vibing with this Bradley Chubb.
seems like he fits in already.
Yeah, but he does say that he has former beef. He says that he used to hate Tyreek Hill.
You and Tyreek share a laugh now that you're on the same side?
We didn't talk about it yet because it's still a little sensitive subject for me. I'm just playing. I used to hate that dude, man. Not to lie to you, not because of the person he is, just because of, you know what I'm saying, the team he was on and all the things he did against us and stuff like that. So, but now I'm happy. I'm on the same sideline as him. I'm going to love him up every time he throws up the peace sign, and I'm going to do it too. So it's going to be a good time. I'm excited.
You think that Tyreek Hill, when he first sees him, calls him slowpoke?
Well, I mean, he can pretty much say that to everybody, right? Like if Tyreek says, like he could look at Jalen Waddle and go slowpoke. I mean, it don't really mean that you slow. It just means that he's really, really fast.
Faster than everybody.
I tell people all the time, the most incredible thing about Tyreek is not how fast he is, but he can go full speed and stop. And that creates more space than anything because those guys are so scared of getting beat deep that when he does stop, they go, "Arr, arr, arr." You know, they can't stop with him.
Cheetah, baby.
Cheetah.
Can't wait. You got jokes ready for his
no.
his gala.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
You got jokes for Cheetah? You got anything lined up for him?
Don't make a bro joke.
No, I'm not going to do that. I got to
Like
find
thinking
one.
about
I
it.
got to think of one. I got to think of one. I got to think of one. I
Racing.
got to think of one. Or
Maybe
every
you come
time
up
we
with-
get off, we just throw deuces. Deuces. Deuces.
Oh man, you ready to tickle people's fancy?
Man, aren't you trying to tickle my fancy?
Fair point.
I mean, get with the program. Like every time we start doing bits and segments, you just go off on the tangent.
No,
I
you're
don't know what the hell's wrong
no,
with you.
you're ad libbing today a lot.
I'm
you
not
don't know the
ad
playbook.
libbing.
You don't know the
one-
playbook.
Huh?
You don't know the playbook.
Dude, we don't have one.
You're improvising today. You know?
We improvise every day. Why all of a sudden now we got a script?
We don't have
I
a
tried
script.
to-
I just want to get the sponsors in.
I tried the script radio. It sucked. Now
Take a
we're gonna
break.
talk about the Dolphins in third and long situations.
I didn't do that.
No, you didn't. But guess what?
What?
From the beginning, I say you my guy.
You're the one doing Mike Francesa with the manager talk.
You brought it up.
Don Mattingly, terrible.
Oh, who cares?
You want to change for the sake of changing.
I just want all of it changed. Everybody.
Yeah,
I want A-Rod to buy us. I want everything new.
You want A-Rod?
Somebody new.
Just somebody.
Can Jimmy Butler buy?
The fact that you said A-Rod, you made fun of him so much. Like,
I don't care. Just somebody new.
But wait,
This
don't
guy's
you
desperate.
like you're not gonna give this guy a chance to spend some money?
Great job. You spent money on Avi Garcia. That worked.
Oh, I mean, he's trying. Just not with the right people. But he's put money out there. No.
Take a break.
Go ahead. So earlier.
Last segment, I heard someone's stomach. And then after that, I heard something else that did not sound like a stomach.
Yeah.
So I wrote it on the private chat. Yes. And Leroy says it was me. That was the mosquito I thought I heard. What does that mean?
For those in the first segment that maybe weren't listening.
When I heard it was my stomach grumbling.
Were you going to eat the fly?
No, there was no fly.
There was no. That's the whole point.
You got distracted in the middle of a segment. If you guys weren't listening to the first hour, this is what Leroy said.
And then I came and
You're right.
mosquito. And then
Stop. So there was no bug in the entire house.
No.
Oh, now I guess.
I didn't realize
Can you
till
play it back? Because I
again.
feel like I do hear it. I'm like, wait, what is that?
And then the problem is that I didn't even realize it.
You're right.
Mosquito. And then
Wait, hold on. Run it back because you guys are talking over each other. Because I feel like I do hear in the middle of it there.
and then I came and
Wow. You're right.
and then
It's like,
You know what?
haunted. It does sound like a mosquito.
right.
It does. Because it's
I
kind of
thought
a
it was
high pitch.
mosquito.
Usually it's like a.
And then I came and
I don't know. It's like in the
You're right.
It's like a haunted
and then,
house of some sort.
So when she sent me I had already figured out at that moment it was my stomach, but I wasn't gonna say nothing. And then she said, I heard the stomach. I was like, yeah, that was the mosquito that I thought of. Let's just
was
keep
great.
it moving.
Keep it moving.
was
All
great.
right.
I think I'm just overly enthusiastic that I have cable. I have Wi-Fi
You do look a lot better, I will say.
Yes.
Yeah.
You do
Because
look a lot
for me, look, watching you guys, it's like if you ever like you have the channel on StreamYard and then you go to Twitch, it's kind of a delay.
Yeah.
That's how I was receiving you.
Yeah, it was like we were
But you
talking
can
to you,
see me,
and you
right.
It was like you were on boots on the ground in the Middle East. Like it was like a delay.
Right. I love when they go live and they ask the question from home base and they go, yeah. I'm like, wow, yeah, it was like 5 seconds ago.
It's a long travel, dude.
Yeah.
How about this? Von Miller. He was on the Pat McAfee show yesterday. Von Miller said on Bradley Chubb, he says, Bradley Chubb genuinely loves the game of football. I hate that he's in the division with us, but he's going to be unstoppable. Goosies.
Goosies galore.
Wow. The mentor talking about the protege.
Wasn't he like a top 10 pick?
Who, Chubba Dub Dub?
Yeah.
Or Von Miller? Von Miller was like, wasn't Von Miller number 2?
Yeah. He went to Texas A&M.
Right.
But Bradley Chubb was top 10 too, wasn't he?
Number 5.
Yeah. That's weird, man. Like, you know what? The impatience in sports is unbelievable now because I can tell you maybe 5 or 10 years ago, there's no way a team would let Bradley Chubb leave.
Well, here's the thing, though, dude. Here's the problem. Old high-stepping McGee on the airplane, they just gave $168 million to, and they don't look anywhere near contending. So you're going to give a guy that much money when you feel like we got Mr. Unlimited here doing his high knees calisthenics in the air.
First of all, I'm telling you from a player's perspective, and I've never said I'm going to tell you because I played, but I'm going to tell you this. There ain't no way that went along on the plane without words.
No way. No way.
No chance.
Because I was like
He
reading
is not helping his case at all.
I was reading the Bradley Chubb press conference from yesterday, and they said, "Well, hey, did what happened? Did like you and Jeff Wilson talk on the plane?" He goes, "On because they picked up they took the private jet obviously from Stephen Ross, so they picked them both up, and so they picked up Jeff Wilson first, and then I guess they picked up Bradley Chubb or one or the other, whoever was the right order." But he goes, "No, I slept." So this guy likes his sleep. You know what? Talking to his new teammate. Imagine you're trying to sleep. That's a flight to Miami.
Keep in mind, he just played a game. Didn't they play on Sunday night?
Yeah. And so then you have Russell Wilson in a in a flight to another country, sitting here doing his lunges.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what. I don't care what player you ask. If somebody get up on a plane and start high kneeing and stretching, it ain't gonna go well.
No way. There's no way that went over
chance. Well. Oh, I don't sleep much. I'm an early riser, and he says all the football stuff. You know what I mean? I'm the first one in. I'm the last one to leave. I'm like, okay, great. Means nothing. He better start trying to win this team over. Because the one he left, they had a celebration for reasons I can't explain. Like, it's not that I dislike Russell Wilson, but for some reason, he does and says those things that people do to make you like them.
But you're right. Like, look, if you have a number 5 pick and everybody, you finally, like, he's had health issues. He's finally healthy. He's giving you all the production that you want this year. And then you're going to trade him. Like, yeah, I think that says a lot about how much they feel they bleeped up on the Russell Wilson deal. How could you not? If you gave all that money to Russell Wilson and you feel like you're not a real team, you're not close.
Well, here's the problem. They probably feel that they're going to have to use that money and go get some weapons.
Probably.
Right? And
they have bad weapons. I don't feel like they're a team with bad weapons. They got
Jerry Jeudy.
Jerry Jeudy, who's the guy that they got? That number 1, he's really good. That Kelvin Ham, is that what his name is? I feel like he gets touchdowns every week. Remember remember how furious he was? They lost on prime time, and he was like he smashed his helmet into the ground because Russell Wilson missed him wide open.
Did you mention Cortland Sutton already?
No.
Yeah. And you're talking about KJ Hamler.
KJ Hamler, that dude's good.
What did you call him?
I think I called him AJ Ham.
Yeah. I mean, well, he does have 7 receptions this year. I'm not sure if I.
Well, I know.
Wait a minute,
dude. I'm telling
you.
Wait
a minute. Hold on,
dude.
Hold. Stop. Don't say another word till we clarify something.
Yeah.
You really got us excited and enthusiastic
for the Hammer
about a guy that has 7 catches.
Hamler.
No, yeah, the Hammer. He's good, dude.
He has 7 catches.
I understand, but the point is, he's got
how many touchdowns does he have?
0.
Well, he'd have a lot more. He'd have a lot.
He was missed
because he has Russell Wilson as quarterback.
He has 0.
It's not his fault though. It's not his fault.
He was
wide open.
He was wide open.
Are you sure you're not getting it mixed up with another receiver?
Nah, that's it because his picture on Google is him cursing, like yelling at Russell
I've
Wilson.
seen him give dirty looks to Russell Wilson nonstop.
Yeah. I can honestly say, never had that issue with a quarterback. I've gave somebody the stink eye. Vinny, I gave Vinny the stink eye.
Threw too hard. That's why you didn't. That's why you didn't acknowledge him on Radio Row.
Damn, they're coughing up blood. Hey, I didn't recognize him on Radio Row because if the last time you see him, he got gel brill cream in his hair and is slicked back and black, and then he looks like Santa Claus, I might miss it. Sorry.
Well, look. In fairness, he did get reinforcements because he's got Chase Edmonds now.
Aha.
So that's gonna get it done for.
Hey,
for
I don't know their running back other than that.
Wait, how mad would you be if this is the stat line for Chase Edmonds? 20 carries, 115 yards and 5 catches for 40 yards.
I'd be furious, but it's not going to happen.
You don't think so?
No, come on, dude. You saw
All
him.
right.
It's in his head.
Okay, I got you.
You don't think that's in his head? Like some of the drops that he had?
Dude, I've seen him drop balls. I'm wondering if he's not trying to catch it with his elbows.
How much
Like
is he gonna play?
Huh?
They got Melvin Gordon and Latavius Murray, don't they?
They do not like Melvin Gordon.
No, Melvin Gordon, they hate his ass.
They hate Melvin Gordon.
That's fair.
If Chase Edmonds gives them anything, I wouldn't be surprised if Melvin Gordon's cut. That's how much they hate him.
Yikes.
Yep.
I don't know why. I mean, he seemed like he was going to be the back, right? In Denver. They don't.
Wow.
They avoid playing him at all costs. First, he fumbles the ball. I'm familiar with fumblers. If you're going to be a fumbler, when you don't fumble, you better be very productive. Take it from me. I fumble so much that my whole career was built on trying to save myself from the mistakes that I made.
Mike McDaniel, by the way, says that they are going to play this weekend. The new acquisition.
You damn right. You damn right. It would give you all this money and give you a week off. Hell no.
From Travis Wingfield's Twitter, he says, Coach on Chubb and Wilson playing time. They're going to play to what exact degree? That depends on multiple variables. We'll start putting a game plan together before we started putting the game plan together before they were both on the team. They're both professionals and comfortable and ready for their roles within the plan.
Here, let's be clear. Okay. I was able to get into Minnesota on Tuesday and start a game on Sunday. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, it was hard. And I didn't know what half of those things Brad Johnson was saying meant. But we made it happen.
And Jeff knows the plays because he worked with Mike McDaniel.
Right. And if you just take Bradley Chubb and bring him in on third down or passing situations and let him start there, you've still improved your team. So, game plan, my ass, you can get, they're going to play. If I give you what, 130 million, 63 guaranteed, I'm surprised he ain't playing the game right now. I would have him doing something, right?
I'm reading a tweet from Travis Wingfield that says, from Mike McDaniel, we're pretty unstoppable with the coin toss. We don't want to divulge too much on the process there. Dolphins have only lost one coin toss this year, including preseason.
Hold on. And it's your fault. It's your fault that you even have the least amount of amusement about. Wait, first of all, what kind of questioning is that?
I don't know.
What kind of discussion did Travis Wingfield have?
I don't know if Travis asked the question
with the coach that they start talking about coin toss.
I don't know.
All the crap going on in football, and you actually waited for an answer for the coin toss?
I don't even know if the coin toss was asked. You know him. He's like he goes in any direction he wants. He's a loose cannon, Mike McDaniel.
Attaboy.
What question could possibly be asked? You know what? We should have a new bit. Here's what the bit is, right? Play a Mike McDaniel quote or answer, and then let's ask our callers what question was asked. That'd be funny because we're never close.
KJ Hamler and Travis Wingfield. Tobin is just hungry. I am. Got that mosquito tummy.
It's actually his stomach.
Point for Twitcher.
Right? We should do that.
I think we should.
So what do you want as the bit? You want to just play the McDaniel cut
So
and then
play
say
Mike
what was the
McDaniel
question?
cut.
You can't play the cut because then you'll know it's him. So you have to just say a quote, and then the callers will find out if it was him who said it or not.
Oh, so you want real McDaniel or fake McDaniel, or you
Exactly.
want Leroy to? Leroy is the game you want to play. You want to play
No.
his answer
can-
and just find
you
out what the
can
question
actually-
is.
You can play the answer.
But you have
At
no
the
idea.
end,
You
what it
want
is.
the
One
callers to ask what was asked. Because
wants to
a
know the
lot of
question.
times you might have asked him about how much playing time was Bradley Chubb going to get, and he would say, we were pretty successful on the coin toss all year. Like it's not like
I'm gonna go find out what question was asked. I am very curious about this.
Is it right? Like, have you ever been more excited to know what the
Yes.
question was?
We'll take a quick break. We'll see if we can get if we could track this down. We're back after this.
Hey, this is Bam Adebayo, and you're listening.
Is that your stomach?
Is that your
Leroy?
stomach, Leroy?
Is that-
It might have been. I'm hungry.
All right. Do we have the soundbite ready, Marcos? All right, great. I was stalling. Leroy, we have done investigative journalism here by going and getting other people's investigative journalism. And we have gone to the press room and we have found out why Mike McDaniel was talking about the coin toss. And believe it or not, he was on topic because our boy, Chris Perkins, he wanted to know about the coin toss. And boy, did Mike McDaniel deliver.
Mike, I'm consumed with ridiculous bits of minutia, and I'm sure you've noticed. The coin toss. How do you manage that? Does a voice come to you at 5 a.m. or you get analytics involved? How do you decide heads or tails, and how does that whole process work?
Well, so it's always the captains, and we had our 7 captains just basically rotate, and that part isn't hard science. Then I communicate with Danny Crossman about the particular angle that we'd like to go in terms of if we win it or not, and those type of things. And he communicates that on game day while I prepare to call the game. Then typically, I think we've our whole process has proved to be one of the most threatening things in the National Football League, because I think we've only lost one. We're pretty unstoppable at calling, and that's why I can't divulge too much of the process for competitive advantage purposes, because I know people are studying our process, because the proof is in the pudding. No.
So the captains actually, you leave it up to one captain each week to actually make the call.
No. Oh yeah. That's something that
What
you let go
world
at some
am I
point
living
as a
in?
coach. It's kind of like parenthood.
Coin toss, Mike Parenthood.
I leave that up to them, but I definitely judge them immediately after.
So
you
you should have played that first.
No.
Just let it go.
Oh, it's just not the way I was trained in the coin flipping process.
This is the greatest football back and forth in the history of football.
Dude,
This is greater than Ali and Cosell.
wait. The funniest part of that is you go, there's a follow-up.
There's 2 follow-ups.
2 follow-ups.
There's 2 follow-ups.
Man.
Those two deserve each other. You know what? Perk and McCochin, that's a marriage made in heaven right there.
Oh.
Wow. That made me so happy.
I love that, because there's no way he's asking Flores about that.
No
No
way,
way.
dude. No way.
I love this.
The proof is in the pudding.
You know what? Good for Perk, because Perk had to spend 3 years going and covering Florida Man. And so, you know what? If I'm coming back to football, I'm going to talk about the stuff I want to talk about. And I want to know about that coin toss.
Dude.
Now I'm going to be watching that. If they lose, I'm blaming Perk.
That is absolutely ridiculous.